children that I love so well. What wrong you do to me?
We're still your children. You can go on loving us.
Why could you not resist the spell of one seductive dream?
We still love you.
When all around you I gave you fields to roam, sapphire skies and chromium waterfalls. All that I had to give, I gave to you.
But Father, didn't you ever think we were going to grow up?
Ungrateful children live in the wilderness.
Why did you put questions in me?
Why did you disobey me?
That's not an answer.
Bear your own children. Answer for yourselves.
We will!
Swear to make your daily bread, while thorns and thistles mock your harvest. Sweat to the day you return to the clay, for which it seems you yearn.
We'll manage on our own! You'll see!
Dust you were, dust you are, to dust you will return.
You'll
and
see!
At this place, I set my sword, forever will it burn.
But the bliss of ignorance can never be replaced. It's lost in the wilderness.
And there came a day in the chilly rain, a child was born in sweat and pain, but they loved him still, and they called him Cain of the wasteland.
In the wasteland, the land forlorn, 2 more years and 1 more morning. There's another cry heard, another boy born to be lost in the wilderness.
Heat baked and dust storm driven, and one false step stays unforgiven. And all that you know is you weren't made to live in the
Come to supper.
Papa,
Yes?
will Father ever answer us?
Of course he will.
When?
Father put us here as a punishment, Cain.
I know that.
Well, we're good and careful and show him how much we love him. And maybe one day he'll take us back home.
I thought this was our home.
This is our home.
Papa,
Yes, Cain?
what's beyond the waterfall?
What do you mean?
What's beyond the waterfall?
Water is what's beyond the waterfall. Now eat your supper.
And what's beyond the mountains over there?
You don't need to know that.
Why not? Cain! I don't think you should ask so many questions. Papa, why won't you let us go beyond the waterfall?
Cain,
Cain, let me ask you a question. Come here. What would happen if you, or I, or any of us, went beyond the waterfall and over the mountains, and while we were gone, Father came to take us back to Eden?
I don't know.
We would miss our chance, wouldn't we? Is that what you want?
No!
Good. Then that's all you need to know. Cain, if you love me, if you love this family, you'll never go beyond the waterfall. Either of you.
We promise, Papa.
Good.
Cain! Oh, we promise.
I feel a coldness in the pit of my stomach. I feel the watchfulness in back of my eyes. I carry a load of heavy foreboding I cannot explain. My boys are healthy, they grow bigger and stronger. No sign of trouble, but I recognize the heat and the hunger of when I was younger. I see it now in Cain. I used to think it was the spark of creation. Was it just a defect in me, a flaw in my nature? Now look what I've
Now's our chance. Come on. Mom and Papa are down by the river. I packed the provisions. We can be miles away by nightfall.
I'm not coming.
Oh, Father, these gifts may you receive to thank you.
Brother, come with me. We can't stay rotting away here forever.
Here we are, your grateful children. Please accept your sacrifice.
All these years of this cruel joke, the best of our harvest going up in smoke. Pray, Father, bring us silent to take. This is the morning we finally make a future for ourselves.
But Cain, if it's God's will that we were put here, then
Is it God's will or have we all been conned? Brother, we will never know. We will never grow if we never go beyond.
I can't believe that, Cain. And we promised.
We won't be the first ones to break a promise. I never made this world. I didn't even lose it. And I know no one said it was fair. But they had a garden once. They had the chance to choose it. And they gave it away, including my share. Now we're lost in the wilderness. Lost, crying in the wilderness. And if anyone's watching, it seems they couldn't care less. We're lost in the wilderness.
I still can't believe that, Cain.
Why can't you?
Maybe I'm just not as angry as you are.
Well, you should be. You follow all the rules. You swallow all the stories. And every night you wish on a star. Dreaming your day will come. Trusting in allegories. And every morning, boy, look where you are. Lost in the wilderness. Lost, slowly dying in the wilderness. With no chance of a living, boy, until you confess you're lost in the wilderness. But don't you ever watch the eagle fly to the sun and wonder how he got to feel so free? If you ever have, you know your journey's begun. Hey, what have you got to lose, boy, when already we are lost, lost in the wilderness. And where we are headed, boy, I couldn't even guess. Off we go without a warning, running as we hit the ground, where our future lies a warning, where our hearts are outward bound. To one bright and distant morning, we may stop and look around, and there in the wilderness finally we'll be found. Come on.
Cain,
Who's there?
Abel.
Who is it, Cain?
It must be Father.
He's not as big as I thought.
Cain, Abel, let me look at you. What fine young men you've turned out to be. How old are you now, Cain?
17, Father.
Grandfather? And Abel, you're as tall as your brother Cain now, aren't you?
Yes, grandfather.
I didn't think you'd ever come.
Well, here I am.
You've come to take us back to Eden.
I've come to see my grandchildren. At your mother's eyes. Whose offering is this?
Mine, grandfather.
Thank you, Abel. Come here. You're a good boy. What about you, Cain? Where's your offering?
I'll get Mama and Papa.
No, I won't be seeing them.
What? What do you mean?
I didn't come here to see your parents.
But they're waiting for you. Papa calls to you every night.
You are my children now. In you I place my hope.
Papa said you'd forgive us, grandfather, and take us back to the garden.
There is no garden, Abel.
What?
Not for us. Is there?
What a wonderful home this is. What work your parents have put into it. Oh, and look at this. Your father must have made this.
He did.
Fine workmanship. You must be proud of it.
We are.
Honor your father and your mother. Do what they tell you. And keep up your
What for?
offerings. Come here, son. I'll come back and see you again. Soon. And when I do, I'll bring a gift for you. For both of you. I will bring you wives.
Wives? Of our own? Cain!
And why can't we choose wives for ourselves?
Cain!
I will choose for you the perfect wife. And then you can start your own family. And give me my first great-grandson.
Why should I give you anything?
You must have faith in me, Cain.
Like my father has faith in you? And why did you come now anyway? To stop us leaving?
I came here to keep you safe.
I don't need you to keep me safe. Did you really think I'd be here chanting a prayer till you finally deign to reappear? Nothing you can say could stop me heading out there, when all I know about you is you left us here, lost, abandoned in the wilderness. So you can keep your bribes and temptation. I'm gonna find my own destination, out in the wasteland with nothing to guide me but this burning inside me.
Don't go, Cain! Cain! He'll be back.
Will he?
He has to come back.
Abel, say nothing of this to your father and mother. I wasn't here. You don't know why Cain ran away. This will be our secret. Understand?
Yes, grandfather.
Promise.
Promise.
Abel, my grandson, you are the future. All my hopes live in you. Don't break my heart.
Cain? Cain!
He'll be all right, Papa.
What happens if Father comes to take us back to the garden, Abel? What then?
I don't know.
All that I had to give, I gave that boy. Once he was young, and once he brought my heart such joy. He'd ride my shoulders and cross the fields we'd row. I still can see those moments like yesterday. I was a fool to think